us will have an ideal version of ourselves in our mind, right? The person living the best life, becoming the best version of yourself, accomplishing all your goals, doing whatever you want, and so on. But what's stopping us from reaching that, or what's stopping us from becoming that particular person? Have you ever thought of that? It's nothing but our daily actions. Like, though we have that ideal version of ourselves in our mind, today when we do something, we are not doing the things that aligns with that main goal. We are just, wasting our time or focusing on something else rather than the important goals. Will you believe me if I say that you can fix this in just 30 days? Of course you can. This video is going to be all about that. This video we are going to do a 30-day challenge. So many of you asked me about when is the next challenge video and all, and finally it is here. I took so much time to actually share this challenge because I wanted it to be a little different. So this challenge is going to be entirely different from all the challenges that we have done in the past in Instagram or YouTube. Okay, this is going to be completely different, and I believe this is going to be completely efficient also. So I've prepared a tracker to share these habits, and I will also share what are the habits that I have selected for this challenge in this video. So hey guys, vanakkam and welcome back to another video of Keep Going. This is Benny, and without any wait, let's get started. Previously, whenever we did this challenge, we used to select a set of habits for the challenge. Say, for example, if the challenge was all about health, then the habits will be related to health. And if the challenge is related to any other areas of our life, then the habits will be accordingly. And we also customize it according to our requirements. Once the habits are fixed, we used to track them every single day so that we accomplish them every single day. And we track the progress for the challenge, how we have progressed. This is the routine. But the challenge that I faced and most of us faced was, say for example, you have a habit to read 10 pages a day. Few days you will be able to achieve it, but few days you may not find the time or energy to do it and you will skip. But what happens after that? Again, starting that habit will take so much more energy, and sometimes we tend to ignore it also. So this way we feel so bad about ourselves or guilty that we are not able to complete the challenge, or we are not capable of doing it. It gives so many negative thoughts, which shouldn't be the case, because we are focusing on living a better life. And when we skip few days, it shouldn't make us feel so bad. And if it does, then it actually doesn't serve the purpose. And another issue is, whenever we are doing this challenge, we actually focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, and we set target for ourselves pretty high. Say if you're a person who actually walks 1K to 2K steps every day on an average basis, and you set a target or you set a habit that you have to walk 10K steps a day, which is huge, right? For a person who never walks, jumping directly to 10 is actually hard, and there is a high probability that you will fail to do it. And again, the cycle repeats. You feel guilty and you don't want to start again. We are going to break this cycle. And when we set the habit, we are setting it as an ideal day routine. Like, this day will be perfect. But when you do a challenge, not all 30 days are going to be perfect. You will have high days and you will have low days. So you will have to give that flexibility so that you don't get that guilt feel in the end. So that is what I have focused on, a different method in this challenge, and let's see what it is. The first step is the same. We are going to set all the habits. Like, you can pick how many habits you want to follow for this particular challenge. I have picked 10. It can be 5, 10, 15, but don't go to 15 at all. It's pretty high. But yeah, based on your requirements, you can first select the habits. Now, once you're done with the habits, step 2 is going to be different. We are going to set 3 levels here. One is easy, medium, and hard. So in the first example that I said you, like if your goal is to read 10 pages a day, let the hard goal be, okay, this is for a person who never reads, okay. If you're a person who used to, or who are used to reading every single day, then your targets may be different. But for a person who's a beginner, I'm just giving an example. So if your target is to read 10 pages, let that be your hard part. On an ideal day, I want to read 10 pages. But as I said, not all 30 days are going to be your best days. You will have high and low days. Now you have to set different targets for your high and low days also, which is your easy and medium. So easy can be reading 2 pages a day. Like, make sure the easy level is extremely easy. Even in your lowest of lowest days, you should be able to do that. Like, when I say reading 2 pages, it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. And I think it's easy to do even on the hard days. So similarly, for medium, I'll keep it as 5 pages, and on my best days it will be 10 pages. So what we are going to achieve is, of course, 10 pages is our target, But on days when we are not completely okay, or when we don't have the energy to spend so much time, then we can opt for medium or easy levels also. This gives us a feeling of accomplishment that yes, I have taken a little step forward. Though we have not hit the target, it will not give you that guilt feel. And I think that's very important. So this is going to be a first exercise. Just take a notebook, write down the habits that you want to become the best version of yourself, or what are the habits that you're missing. Like, your goals, right? So which habit is not letting you achieve that goal? Write down every single thing on a paper, and then you can filter it. Like, if you have so many things, then after that you can prioritize and filter, like which are the habits you actually need at the moment. And after that, we will be categorizing the easy, medium, and hard targets. So I have made a note of all the 10 habits that I want to follow along with the targets, and I will share that with you. In case you feel any of this is relevant to you, or this is also aligned to your goals, then you can pick from this also. So the first habit is going to be journaling. So here for easy, I have kept it, write 3 lines and update your meal tracker. For me, updating my meal tracker is very important, and it also gives me a glimpse of the entire day. And in case you are a person new to journaling, you can just keep this as write 1 line a day, 2 line a day, something like that. Since I am pretty much used to journaling every single day, I think this is fine for me. And then for medium, I have written planner tracker plus 5 minutes journal, which means I have to journal for 5 minutes at least. Along with that, I'll also have to update my planner, the one that I designed, right, for 2026 with all the trackers. And for hard, I have to do everything. The second habit that I'm going to follow is physical health. So for easy, I have kept it as 3K steps. I'm not a person who's used to walking now, so I have taken a break and I want to start it again. So I'm keeping it very minimal, and I think in 10 to 15 minutes you will be able to complete 3K steps, so that's fine. And for medium, I have kept it as 5K to 7K steps if I do it's medium, and hard is if I do more than 7K steps or any form of workout, either home workout or swimming or going to gym, anything. So any of this falls under the hard, and my target is to walk at least 7K steps. And third is nutrition. So here the easy goal is to drink at least 2 liters of water. If you know me already, I'm not a person who drinks water much, but I think now it's summer, and by default, all of us drink at least 1 liter of water, and I think 2 liter is not a big deal. So that is my easy goal. And medium, I have kept 2 liter water plus 1 healthy meal. So both I have to do. And for hard, it's 2 liter water, no junk, and home food all day, no eating outside. So this is for nutrition. And the fourth is digital discipline. So here easy is no phone for the first 30 minutes. Like, once I wake up, I should not use phone for 30 minutes at least. So by the time I wake up, if I accomplish this, then this is my easy goal. In medium goal, first 30 minutes and last 30 minutes no phone. So that's my medium goal. And for hard, I'm keeping it 1 hour no screen time. Fifth is reading. So again, reading is something I want to accomplish so badly. So now I have not kept reading by pages, I've kept it by time. So for easy, it's read just for 5 minutes. Medium, reading for 10 to 15 minutes. And if I read more than 15 minutes, then that falls under hard. 6 is self-care. Here the easy goal is do one small thing for my skincare. Even if it's for 2 minutes, I'm fine, but that's my easy goal. For medium, it's skincare plus decluttering. I want to declutter any one area, any one small area in my house, because I find more peace in doing that. And then third hard goal is skincare, declutter plus dental care, because I think I have shared before for this plan with me video that I want to focus on my dental routine and all. So that's also part of this particular challenge. And seventh is productivity or focus. Here my easy goal is complete one important task. So every day when I do my to-do list or planning and all, I always keep 2 to 3 important tasks or 1 to 3 important tasks, which is very crucial. And the rest is fine. That falls as part of my to-do list, and this falls as part of my priority list. So if I do at least one in that, then that's easy. And that will not be anything simple, okay? When I say 1 to 3, it is very, very important thing for me for the day. So if I do that, my day is actually almost, fine. So here I should complete one task from that list. Second is having a to-do list every day. So that's my medium goal. And for hard, it's doing 1 hour of deep work. And 8th is relationships. Easy is just chat with any of your friends. Medium is call someone. It can be friends, family, relatives, somebody whom you love the most, you can call them. And hard is spending quality time with family, because whenever we are with family also, sometimes we are more immersed in phone. So without phone, I have to spend quality time, and that's the hard goal. 9th is gratitude. Again, this is something I do every single day, so it's not going to be a tough one, but I wanted that also to be part of this list so that I don't miss that. So for easy, it's just write one thing that you're grateful for. Medium is write 3 things that you're grateful for. For now, I'm actually following the medium range only, so I've kept a little higher one for hard, which is writing 3 things that you're grateful for and doing affirmations. And last but not the least, again, this is something I want to focus on my life. If you have watched my Plan With Me videos, you know it already, which is my sleep routine. So here the easy goal is to sleep at least before 12 a.m. And if you know me, that is something I'm focusing on right now. And medium is sleeping before 11 p.m. That's pretty hard for me. And hard is before 10 p.m. I have to go to bed. And I don't know how far I can do it, but at least I have to win the easy one here. So that's the goal for me. So yeah, similarly, you also take a rough paper or a note, just write down the habits that you want and figure out on the easy, medium and hard goals first. And next, I have built this particular challenge tracker for the month. Here we can write down our habit and track it for every single day. And towards the end of the month, we can just understand how well we have progressed. Along with this, I also have this particular page, importantly. Here what we are going to do is whatever I spoke now, right? Writing the habits. For me, it's just 10, but you can write even more than 10 here. Write the number of habits that you want. I mean, the habits that you want to follow and what is the easy, medium and hard. Like do that split and write it down here. And in the main sheet, you have a space here which says level where you can write easy, medium, hard. And you can give different colors. Like if you want to track easy as green, hard as red, the other one as orange, something like that. Or if you want to choose different shapes, whatever you want to do, you can choose it here. And accordingly, you're going to fill the tracker. And these 2 sheets are available as a PDF in A4 size. You can print it like this in color print. It costed me 10 rupee per page. Or you can also print it in black and white. This costed me 2 rupee per page. Or if you don't want to print it, you can use it digitally also. It's totally your choice. Now, when are we going to start this challenge? Of course, you can start this challenge even now, but if you ask me, I am going to do this as the challenge for the month of May, which is I will be starting it on May 1st and it will end by May 31st. You can do this challenge by making some similar table like this in your notebook also, but if you want this PDF, this is available for free. And if you want this PDF, I want you to be pretty serious about it. Just because it is free, I just don't want to give it randomly because I have spent my time and effort in designing this particular thing in a way that it can be more efficient to all of us. So before even you ask me about the PDF, I want you to sit and analyze on the habits that you want. If you're starting this challenge with me by May, of course you have more time. So just sit and think what is actually stopping you from becoming that best version, or what is stopping you from living that life, or what is stopping you from achieving your goals. Where do you stand? Where should you go? So just think for 5 to 10 minutes and you will pretty much know what you need to do right now. So write down the habits that you want to focus. I will not tell you to, figure out 10 habits, at least 5. Okay, that is the bare minimum. So figure out 5 habits that will change the way you live or make you a better person. Figure out these 5 habits and set the easy, medium, hard goals and let me know in the comments what are those 5. Only after you figure out at least 5 habits, ask me the tracker and I will send it to you completely for free. You don't have to charge. Just that I want you guys to sit and think what you want to do, because only then it will be efficient. Just because you have a tracker with you and you don't start, I don't think it will help us, right? So yeah, that's the main purpose. And if you want this tracker, I will definitely share it to you. And in case you have any suggestions to improve this particular tracker, let me know in the comments or you can DM me in Instagram. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you like this particular thing, just give it a rating on 0 to 10 in the comments because I'd love to know. Alright, that's pretty much it. We are going to have the best challenge of the year now. So just don't wait. You have to live your life and you have to accomplish your goals, and that's what I want from you guys. And yeah, we'll do it together. If you're watching this video till now, I hope you found this video really helpful. So don't forget to hit that like button because that will help this video reach even more audience. And feel free to share your feedback in the comments. I'd love to know them. And if you feel anybody else will be helpful or anybody else is looking for a challenge video, please share this video to your friends and family. It might help someone. And if you have an option to hype the video, please do hype it. I hope you have already subscribed. If not, please do subscribe and let's grow together. And I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, it's Tata bye from Benny. Spread love, spread smiles. Keep going. Bye.